Hello, everyone. Uh, so, the agenda for today is a horror game because I was like, hey, I have this horror game on for such a long time. Like, I have it downloaded for, I think, months at this point. Okay, that was weird. And I was like, what do I do with this? So now I have just this game open. Milk inside a bag of milk, inside a bag of milk. I know nothing of this game. Apparently there's a Russian version. Might play this myself later. I don't know, maybe translate like interesting with the translation. Didn't know it had a Turkish translation. It seemed to have a lot of different translations. Surprisingly not German. But whatever. Also we're here with Willow. Hold on, you may be a little bit quiet on the stream. Let me check that. I think they can hear you, yeah. On stream, it looks a little bit weird because the aspect ratio is weird in general. So it might look extremely, like, open here, you know? I did move, like, a couple of different things on stream with me here, so if there are, like, a few weird differences, that's just a me thing. Alright, so I'll go with English Improved, I guess, because it is a visual novel from what I'm aware of. That's the only thing I know. I know that it's horror, I know it's a visual novel, and I know, like, the basic graphics of it. That's all I know. I know nothing else. I hope the audio is there because it is literally quiet. There. Willow! God damn it. Oh! Oh, so I can't adjust the audio volume. Help me buy milk! Okay. Write down your name. What? What? That was weird. Okay. Myra. Should I remove that because I just want to read the... Oh no, this controls the entire audio. Oh, okay, we got it. Okay. Who are you talking? Wait, but I'm confused now. I think this isn't supposed to be happening. Said,
whoa, it really is Mira.
I think it's not supposed to be that, I think. Wait, hold on. I'm worried about this because I don't think that's supposed to happen. Let me just Alt F4 real quick. I'm going to check if this is like a different thing or if this is supposed to happen. Let me see if that was supposed to happen. Because it might be... No, it's supposed to happen. Okay, good. Okay. Interesting. Wait, what? I'm checking something. Okay, thank God. Okay. So everything is working. I was so that was a weird. Okay, I didn't expect that it's voiced like this. Who are you talking to? What game? I don't think that's supposed to be. Why is it? I'm gonna check something. Hold on, this feels off. This feels really scuffed. Okay, so the text-to-speech is supposed to be there. Oh! Wait, hold on. Oh, wait, okay, that's not supposed to fucking happen. So, for some reason... Well, okay, I have a question, Willow. Do you hear the narrator?
Eggplant Pop Lolo
Okay.
Eggplant said, yes.
Because I have a feeling this is bugged. I'm checking the things. My Windows is narrating the thing for some reason. It's not supposed to. That's a bug. Open the game window, open the sound mixer, open the game. I'm trying to figure out how to remove this. I tried. It ended, but I ended up fixing the issue. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna Alt F4 again, because at this point, this is getting ridiculous. This is weird. This should not fucking happen. Like, imagine if you have to go through this over and over and over again. Okay. Is it working? Is it removed now? Yeah, it works now. Okay, thank God. No more narrator. Holy shit. Okay. Took a bit,
Eggplant
but
Pop
it's fine
Lolo
now.
Eggplant said, I walked down the road.
Willow. Okay, let me lower the audio a bit. I walked down the road to the store and rehearsed my speech. It's been so long since I've been through the house that I've completely forgotten what the words to say when entering the store. I'm going to the store. Who are you talking to? I'm imagining as if I were a character in a game. What if it helps me gather my thoughts? What game? Well, you know. There are games where you can see the character's thoughts right on the screen, you know? So I thought if someone is reading my mind, I need to be very focused so I don't blurt out too much. I took a deep breath of air. Hello, can I... Crap, I forgot.
Mirror.
What? What?
That dialogue was different than last time.
Was it? Huh.
Yep.
Is it ever changing? Oh, this is gonna fuck with my mind.
Just thought I'd mention it.
That's gonna fuck with my mind, I think. I mean, it is psychological horror, so I'm not too surprised, but still, like, what? Okay. I bite my lip in frustration. 19th attempt, and I'm failing again. I bite my lip in frustration. Willow, don't jump scare me. That was really loud. Oh my god. Okay, I toned it down a bit. So once again, I just don't have you at extremely loud volume so that your soundboard doesn't jump scare me, okay? I still love you, honey. So once again, hello, can I get... Wow, that's a whole word more. Thank you, I'm trying my best. I think this time the L sound was longer than usual. Do you think that's it? Who knows? Hello, can I wish I hadn't said anything. Don't worry. Okay. By the way, you've been walking with your left foot on the pavement and the right foot on the grass for a full minute now. What? My right foot is frozen in the air. How much? 50 steps on the pavement and 51 on the grass. You have to undo the previous step. Hehe. How do you imagine that? It's not the first time this has happened. You've been taught the right way, haven't you? Come on. I don't remember. I'm ready to burst into tears. Here we go again. So, step 1, take a step back and get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Wait a minute, what do you mean step 1? What then? But, it's already the 52nd. Oh wait, I'm going backward. So when it's the 50th, it doesn't add up. Okay. Step 50, take a step back to get your foot exactly in your own footprint. Could you rephrase it just a little bit? You can't just repeat a phrase without changing at least one word. People don't talk like that. You're hopeless. You make it sound like it's my fault. The store closes in an hour, so you will be very, very guilty if you don't buy milk. Damn, really? Well, are you ready? Hell yes! I carefully move my foot backward, looking carefully into the dense grass. As I enter the store, I turn to the first person I see. Hello, can I... I don't think that's a person. Oh. Excuse me, what? 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 Oh. You shouldn't have done that. He's obviously not going to change his lines. You run the risk of ending in an endless loop. Excuse me, what? Oh. 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 What? Oh. What the hell is he trying to tell you? He's trying to scare me, but how does he know that I'm terrified by the letter O? What is so scary about it? I have the frightening image of when I picture in my head. I can show you, explaining won't be enough, but I keep in mind that... Something like that. So I'll just continue to ignore his question. What? 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 I gather all my will into a fist. Oh? I got an achievement! My interlocutor shook and it crawled away. You just repeated after him. And it worked! Do it more often. Wait, I said he crawled away. Did he really crawl away? I mean, I didn't even look at his direction. When exactly did you say that? Just now. Personally, I didn't hear it. You're just trying to distract me. But I know that my words were shown on the screen. I'm standing by the shelves. On the rack, there are bags of milk. We both stand, and the milk flies? Or maybe... Hey, slow down. Do you even remember why you're here? To buy milk. So buy it. Right here? What do you expect me to say? I guess something like, not here? Not here. Take the bag and go to the register. I guess the first sentence, and you as if out of spite, didn't pause before the second one. You want to rob me of my little victories? I sigh and reach out to take the milk, or rather the bag with the milk inside. Or rather, a bag of milk inside the bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside a bag. Or rather, a bag of milk inside a bag of milk inside... Come on. 15 minutes before the store closes up. Hurry. I remember what these games are called. Visual novels. And by the way, the numbers are written here in full with the letters. Are visual novels worse than books? But their authors aren't that lazy, so don't get lazy either. Wait, I thought only your thoughts were visible on the screen. Not anymore, so watch your mouth. Anyway, you heard me. Hurry up and you'll get it at home again. I'm on my way. Hello, can I get some milk, please? You have it. Ah, give. I put the weighty bag on the register. Of course, not just the bag, but the milk too. Hi, can I have it, please? No. Please. No. But please, Mom will throw me out the window if I get back without milk. No. But why not? Give more. But I don't have anything else. Hey? What? Pay for the milk. Really? What would I do without you? I take the crumpled bill out of my pocket and hand it to the cashier. He starts to carefully examine it. It took about 2 days before he nodded contentedly and put it in the cash register. Thank you. Goodbye. I walk down a familiar street past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the physical days when I was in physical therapy. By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think anything of it, I just love the pyramid structure of verbal constructions. The gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream. What's that supposed to mean? As if I tell you. But I'm really interested. Well, look, the ratio of water to milk and the volume of air is occupied by me and is about 30 to 1. And yeah, ice cream is not the best unless you want to drink more than eat. Anyway, the road on the store to the gas station is a stick, and the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. During a day's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple math. I see. I feel movement on my feet, asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance and how do people move over something as uneven as the city plain? Gently, heel toe, I count my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out! I consciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. Hey, I'm walking here! I'm walking it! Didn't know I was a New Yorker. I cast a reproachful glance at the shifty departing giant. Swiftly. Shifty? Swiftly? I didn't even read. Its red eyes turned to look at me with mockery. Did you see that? How brazen. It was a truck. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads? You could have died. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? The world is a cruel and dangerous place. I'm not in the world you're talking about. My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from Astoria has one interesting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. When I'm in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rain streams that hide my tears. Right now I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? Has it ever occurred to you that it's all... No, I'm not telling you. You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever is reading right now. If you say so. I forcefully squeeze my head with my hands and place a thought block. Off the corner of my eye, I notice a small bench and a perfect place for a cliched visual novel monologues. I move closer, place a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it, and raise my head to the sky. Listen, I'm a little embarrassed. I realize that I'm going crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so... Ultimately, things will happen painlessly, I hope. Do you know what I'm talking about? Really? I must be nothing like a model protagonist at all, huh? To be honest, I haven't read many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it, because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnosis. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. It must seem crazy and weird to you. What is it like to see the world from my eyes? Ever since something happened, all I see is red. Red blood everywhere. No, don't worry about me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors look like. Come on. Those monsters from the store. They didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. Can you imagine that? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Promise? I'm serious. Of course, you couldn't help but ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have brought it up. So you're really that interested in what happened to me? I didn't even say that. I won't waste time. What do you see? What do I see? I can't really make it up. Anyway, this is my dad. Well, hi! Some of his parts, at least. Ah! I see! We do have a very difficult family. But despite all the problems, I never would have thought...
Eggplant pop low
Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice.
He's half the man he used to be.
No! No, that's awful. Anyway, he jumped out the window and died. This is my last memory. Then a long gap. Strange. Very strange. Today is the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without major incident. Of course, the medicine helped me. However, I think it's more your merit. I kept thinking, we mustn't screw up in front of the reader, or, oh my god, what will he think? I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. Thank you. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. That's how I like it. She removed the border of the text box. Okay. And yet, I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become ever since my dad... Well, you know. Day after day, it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore. As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today is a special day, because I have you. There's so much I want to tell you, you can't even... That was very rude of you. Oh no. I'm not going to pressure you, I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, shall we go? Ah! Sorry, need to drink some water. When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing. Repeating this action every day like a ritual, I stopped being afraid of heights altogether. A few minutes ago, the effects of the medicine finally wore off, so I just enjoyed the blissful silence. When I'm under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head, mixing with words of the sounds of the world around me. They create a terrible dissonance in my head. I turn around and go to my apartment. Did you bring the milk? Hi, Mom. Did you bring the milk? Yes, Mom. Did your new medicine help? Yes, Mom. Go to bed. Yes, Mom. Okay. Okay. I'm assuming that this has multiple endings of some kind. I'm just gonna be rude, I guess, now. Hey, aren't you supposed to help me? I take a deep breath of air. Hello, can I... Crap, I forgot. So once again, hello, can I get... Oh, that's a whole word more. Loser. Don't insult me, please. Looks like Myra doesn't help me at all. I guess I'll try something else next time. Okay! Again? I hope we can do this time. Do it this time. Wow, okay. Oh god, that was... Here we go again. Oh yeah, the creepy little thing. Well, not little, it's just a hole. Willow. You don't want to help me at all, do you? Come on, come on. Hey. I hate you. Why? You're stupid and worthless. You're not even capable of going to the store to get milk. I hope Mom throws you out the window, though. It's just a flight, and you think it's just a fun ride. Pretend that I didn't hear that. You're pathetic. Why are you telling me this? I want you to die, even more than Mom, even though she doesn't see you as a living creature. To her, you're just a mote of dust that flies around the room aimlessly. Okay, so it's the same dialogue like that. Actually, let me check something. Oh! It's a genuinely short game. I'm gonna check something. Seems to be it, I think. So the review said it was a genuinely short game, so I'm not too surprised. You know what? I'm gonna do something. It's still gonna be a milk inside a bag milk thing. This time, however, we're playing the sequel then. It is a short game, so it could be possible that the second game is much longer. Although I'm not 100% sure. But let me then just message Gray and see. Hold on. I swear to God, if he's asleep. I don't want him to miss this because that's the one thing that he said that he played. Great, I swear to God. Oh, now it's widescreen, thank God.
I'm outside at the moment. Just on the way back home.
Okay, Gray is on his way.
Like I said, my classes end like late at not Saturdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Okay. Let me just set it up on stream. Oh no, it is already on stream. Just game audio though. Oh, it's still the same thing. Okay. Because this game actually is in proper formats, I can actually set it up more properly. Shit. Hold on. Ugh. E. There we go. Okay, Willow? Okay, you're there. Good. Good.
The thing is, I might not be able to because of iftar right now because it's close, so my mom might make me do chores. Helping with the wood, setting the table, cleaning the house and all.
I don't know, it seems a little too much on the ride. Hi. Again, I'm just setting everything up here. All right. My mouse? Okay. I'm just gonna do English. This game contains flashing images and touches on heavy topics. Take care. Hmm. I missed the first game. Ah, damn it. Hi, Ty. Oh. It's just the events of the first game. Oh shit. What do you see? Oh dear God. Which game is this? This. This is the game. Milk inside a bed of milk outside a bag of milk. Okay, new game, I guess. I'm walking to my room, trying to not to look around. Playful shadows dance around me here and there, red ash all over the walls, the ceiling. One of those shadows whizzes past me, touching my face ever so slightly. I smile and continue walking, paying it no mind. Sometimes it's so easy to lose self-control and track of time, spinning in a joyful dance. But I'm a bit of a hurry here. Mom told me to go to bed. I walk past the kitchen on the way to my room. The door is shut, but I can still feel the chilling air coming from the other side. My first thought is that there's a living corpse blowing into the keyhole, laughing mockingly. That's so silly. I'm absolutely sure we have no corpses in our kitchen. I know for sure that we've never had any corpses in our kitchen. I'm absolutely sure that... I break into a run and dash towards the closed door. The shadows intensify their chaotic dance. Are they trying to stop me or calm me down? I don't know. It doesn't matter right now. Don't you get it? I wave my hands around as I run, trying to chase away my annoying pursuers. But then I suddenly realize that I won't be able to stop in time. I've got no other choice but to break the door now. If there's somebody inside, I'll surely scare them to death. But wait, how can I scare to death someone who's already dead? What if it actually revives them? No, I don't want that. What do I do? I couldn't fully complete my thought when my shoulder hit the door and it flew open. As expected, there was no living corpse inside, but there was a bit of milk I bought today, sitting right in the middle of the table, watching me with unblinking eyes. I stare back. Nothing happens. Although, what exactly did I expect? Gratitude? Have I done something that warranted it? A bag of milk probably doesn't care whether it's on the shelf or in the store or in the table in my mom's kitchen. On the other hand, nobody would drink milk inside the store, which means I took it from the safest place in the world into the scary unknown. I'm so sorry, you poor thing. I turn away in shame and leave the room in a hurry. It only brings others trouble. I walk towards my room for a narrow corridor. But they bought a carton of milk in the scene. Don't think about it, Sans. Don't think about it, please. Hi, Mom! I meet a familiar formless creature at the door. It locks me with its clutches and starts sniffling around an inch of my body like a hungry dog. I'm not struggling. I know it's useless. I just stay silent and adore its tight grip that stops me from moving. After sniffing me from head to toe, the creature holds out its ugly paws, bearing a single claw, thin and sharp like a blade. Again? I stare questioningly into the monster's bottomless eye sockets. The creature squeezes my hands until my veins start bulging, and I just keep staring into the black cavities where its eyes should be, ignoring all the pain. Stay put. The moment it says that, its claw pierces my arm. I don't feel anything other than the barely discerning crawling under my skin and the ring. Hold on, let me check something. The game audio was muted the entire time on stream. I'm stupid. I'm such a dumbass. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, guys. You guys didn't hear the fucking thing the entire time, apparently. Okay, it's really loud. Scuffed stream already. Dumbass. Dumbass me. What a surprise. What a surprise it is. A white veil appears in front of my eyes. My fingers cramp and start twitching frantically. I lose control over my body and slowly slide to the floor, just like last time, but... Why do I feel so hot? I feel my blood boiling up. Well, this got intense. Yeah, for sure. Strong shivers run through my body, paralyzing every single cell while my vein and arteries heat up, almost bursting from that pressure. I try screaming, but instead of producing words, I vomit thick, milky foam. The creature notices it and throws itself at me in anger, grabbing me by the throat while keeping the poisonous claw inside my arm. Kill me! Kill me! Kill me, yeah, for sure. My hysterical screams resound through the corridor. In a fit of madness, the creature starts scratching my neck. Bright splashes fly everywhere, hitting the walls with a loud sound. I try to imprint where every drop fell in my memory, so I could gather them all later. Willow, leave me be! I need to remember. I need a new wave of pain where washes over me. Leave me be! I can't... I might be dyslexic. Leave me be. Everything turns pitch black in an instant. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again. I'll never drink milk ever again.
Good.
Willow! I finally get to my room. I'm so tired of all this fuss. Thankfully, I'm still comfy and warm in my room. Even this weird sounds coming from the outside don't make me anxious at all. Mom told me to go to bed, so I need to perform all the needed preparations. I washed my face, and now I'm standing in front of the mirror with a toothbrush in my mouth. I look at my reflection. It shows absolutely no desire to sleep. Yeah, I get how you feel. And there was a time where the last minute before I sleep were my favorite times of the day. I loved anticipating the inevitable moment when the reality and the dream would clash. I woke up from that moment's sake. Lived through the day for it. My biggest dream was to sleep all day long. It would have been so cool. But the dreams always slowly but surely slipped away. As if somebody wished them out of my head. One after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any of it. I don't feel any need for it. Wait, I think I'm checking something. I think some stuff is not working on stream again. God damn it. It's always me that gets to do a lot of stupid shit on accident. What else is new? I think it should work now. Okay. I think that was it. As somebody finished them out of my head, one after another, until nothing was left. And now I have to sleep again, even though I don't feel any need for it. After finishing with my face, I usually reach out for my pills. It's funny, but I have no idea how they work separately since I always swallow them as a bunch without thinking. Don't do that! Now I want to have a better look at it, to twirl it between my fingers, to chew on it. I'd do anything to stall just for a little bit more time. A smooth, protruded red capsule is looking at me. It's covered in a murky, semi-transparent film, but I can still discern its contents. So what do we have inside you? I gently press on the capsule from both sides, and to my surprise, it turns out to be soft and squishy. I press harder and the capsule pops. Sticky, bright red liquid pours out. Filthy, filthy! The pill flies straight to the waste bin and I start rigorously washing my hands. No, there's no way I'm drinking that! Next was a flat pill in the same blood red color. There were some letters printed on it. Oh, I get it. This is the medicine that makes me really sleepy. But it's not the type of sleep I want. That's not it at all. It's fake. No. I don't even want to look at it. Willow? Are you okay? Okay, good. The pill flies into the waste bin as well. The next half hour goes by with a similar fashion. I study every pill from all the sides, and when I find a reason not to swallow it, I invent my own medicines instead and enjoy swallowing them one after another, letting myself drown in the healing effects. Hey, my neck doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my hand doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my head doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my heart doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my stomach doesn't hurt anymore. Hey, my eyes don't hurt anymore. How come I didn't think of this earlier? This is so simple. I need to brag about this to someone right away. But not to my mom. She'll just scold me. And she's sure I'm already sleeping anyway. I don't want to disturb her without reason. I'll think of something myself. Besides, I just really want some small talk. I wonder, who's going to be my conversation partner? Hey. Oh! You know we're only supposed to meet once per day, right? Why does your voice sound so grim? Naturally, I've read the manual. Judging by the pictures and the overdose side effects are usual headaches, dizziness, exhaustion. Basically nothing I can't handle by myself. After all, I know how to do it. You didn't reply. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? I'm pretty exhausted after today. I guess you are too. That's not true. You need to go to bed. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? I'll just stay silent until the medicine effects wear off. How about that? Hey, you can't do that. You need to do your best to make me feel better. That's exactly what I'm doing. What a bully. Actually, why am I even worried about this? In reality, I don't need you at all. I'm so energetic and I feel great, which means I can do anything. And you? You can only watch and agonize over your uselessness. I can imagine how angry you are right now. What made you so happy all of a sudden? And why would I be sad? Remember yourself a couple of hours ago. I don't know what you mean. Oh. Stop lying. Nuh-uh. I still don't understand. Whatever. Unlike you, I won't forget the pathetic snotty girl for a long time. She just whines all the time. Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright? So you're the one calling the shots now? Yeah. Well, let's see how long you can last.
We'll see, yeah. Am I really that pathetic? Say something! I can feel the tears streaming down my cheeks, hanging from my chin and then falling on my clothes, burning holes in them.
That was fast, but not unexpected.
Hey, at least I tried.
Go wash your face, then we'll decide what to do with you. I'm in front of a mirror again. I keep staring at my reflection, trying not to get distracted by the sneery looks that the walls are giving me. Trying not to drown in their giggling. But then the me in the mirror also shows me a creepy smile. She bares her teeth at me. I shut my eyes, but that doesn't help. It wouldn't have helped, even if I sunk through the floor. I start counting in my mind. 2 squared, 2 by 2 squared, a square squared, a square pyramid squared, a pyramidical structure cubed, or a pyramidical structure hypercubed. I feel better, but my head is splitting apart now. Sorry for being rude.
It's not your fault. It's never your fault.
Fine, but you can keep on blaming yourself, but don't overdo it.
I don't know why, but I thought you'd be able to take control. I thought I'd be able to take control. I was almost ready to. I was sure I would be able to change something. After all, I was able to buy milk, you know? Yeah, you had to know how challenging it was.
Is that why you think you threw away the medicine?
What a stupid decision, right?
Whatever it was your decision.
Does that even matter?
Yes.
Somehow I find it hard to believe.
And why did you do that?
I felt like I'd be able to fight it on my own. It's true, the pain subsided for a bit that time, but now I feel it triple even more. Triple in force. It hurts so bad.
You know what to do. Dejected, I reach out for the shelf with my medicine. I swallow the pills one after another, chasing away the unpleasant visions that keep floating in my memory. And yet, my mind still draws a terrifying picture. Lumps of coagulated blood in transparent coating travel down my esophagus, scratching its soft walls, leaving behind furrows. I shake my head violently. I don't care if it makes me feel dizzy or worsens my pain. I just don't want to think about something so repulsive. You still haven't changed.
What do you mean?
You're afraid of being alone. This worries you much more than pain.
Yeah, I guess. I toss the last pill down in the air and catch it with my mouth. I lie on the floor. I look at the ceiling. I can clearly hear water running in the metal pipes up there. I hear the crackling of concrete blocks that will someday surely fall on my head. But I'm not afraid of that at all. I can't imagine my death coming from above. Rather, it's rearing its claws from somewhere below, waiting for me to lose focus.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, I've had enough of talking.
What do you want then?
I just want to lie down for a bit.
Even if the ceiling is bound to collapse, it won't be today.
Can you stay silent, please? I need to get my thoughts in order. I carefully extract thoughts that are yet to be fully formed in my head and lay them out on the ceiling in orderly rows. Now it's my corkboard. In hopes of seeing the whole picture, I switch them from one place to another, pile them on top of each other, scatter them around. In the end, I throw them off in my hand, annoyed, and start over. I can't do it. You can always imagine your thoughts as something small and swarming, like cockroaches. Ew, I hate cockroaches. Don't make them fireflies. I don't mind either way. I don't even have time to blink before my thoughts, they're fireflies now, start whirling all over the ceiling so they're on record, forming whimsical patterns. I can only observe them and wait for the right moment. It's just that moment doesn't come. The mocking sounds of flapping wings coming from the ceiling make me start losing my patience. Enough! I hate you! Not you! I spring to my feet and scream at the top of my lungs. The fireflies scatter. Good job. I'll start over. No way! Unstable behavior makes you look bad. I don't give a damn! So, that doesn't bother you? Should it? No. A lot of people act like this. Really? There's nothing shameful about snapping at someone. If you have a reason for that. Did you have you did have a reason, didn't you? You surely get better, believe me. And now, start over. You're at it again. What do you mean? Never mind. And I've changed my mind anyways. Please don't stay silent for this long anymore. I'm having a hard time without your help. Fine. I raise my eyes to look at the ceiling once more. Sadly, all my fireflies seem to be hiding somewhere. I need to find them. I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature as small as a firefly to hide in there. It can't be anywhere. Suddenly I hear a deafening rumble. The clock just hit midnight. It's so late already, but I can't go to bed right now. Will you help me? Please tell me you will help me. Come on, stop bullying me. You promised to talk to me. What were you thinking while lying on the floor? What do you mean? You should know it better than anyone else. That's the thing. I have no idea. This is weird. Will you tell me? I roll my sleeves and start rubbing my eyes intensely. They're so itchy. Are you crying? My eyes are itchy. Did he bring milk? I wonder if I tear out all my eyelashes one after another, will my eyes stop itching? Okay, Willow, please. Willow, are you okay? You can deafen yourself if it's too bad for you, okay?
Eggplant Pop Low Eggplant said, eyelashes are fine.
Okay. Because, you know, it's still partial, like, you know, eye itching and stuff, so I don't want you to feel too icky. What have you done? I need to gather the glass, and then I have to bath, and then... Here, drink some milk. No! I stand in the middle of the room, my mouth agape, gasping for air. I think I just experienced death. I don't know any other way to explain what happened. That was surely something. Will you tell me or not? About what?
Let's look for the fireflies instead. You're acting weird. Help me instead of running your mouth. I've already had enough adventures before bed. I need to gather my thoughts quickly and go to bed. And my thoughts are hiding from me. To be honest, I have no idea where to look for them. Me neither. Guess we'll have to tear the whole place apart. No, and no. If I make even the smallest of messes in here, I'll feel really bad. All the things would stay in their places and that's it. Why? You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. I don't and I won't. Alright then, so we need to find a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving anything even an inch? Yeah! My oh my. I have an idea. Last time becoming a visual novel character helped me achieve my goal. Now I want to become a point-and-click adventure game character. You know, those games have moments when you just look at the different objects and something inevitable happens. It sounds fun. And what about the things you use regularly? Do you refuse to touch them as well? It would make it even more interesting. This is so childish. And wanna know what's the best part? You'll be the one doing it. Oh no. Oh yes! I start panicking as soon as I get multiple choice situations. I'll just keep changing my mind and end up crying and running away. Do you want that to happen? You're such a handful. Do what you want. I go to the middle of the room and look around where I could hide. What would I hide if I were a tiny firefly? This is so thrilling. My heart gets warmer from the pleasant anticipation. Hey. What? Look down. I look down. After a moment, a small ball of light and warmth crawls out under my sweater. Wowie! Wowie! I carefully grab the firefly. It's pleasantly scorching to the touch. I put it on my shoulder. I'm sorry, little guy. Time to go home now. As if it was an order, the firefly slowly drifts up, circles around my head for a bit, and then flies into my ear with the speed of a bullet. It tickles. One down. Let's look for the others. Yeah!
Oh my god, it is a point-and-click adventure.
I don't want to think about it. I don't...
What's wrong?
I've almost skipped my dose for today. How reckless, I could have died.
Hey, calm down. You've already fixed that.
Yes, because you ordered me to.
Things could have been much worse.
Yeah. I heave a deep sigh. Come closer and extend my hand. Oh, it's warm. The moment those words leave my lips, one of the bottle overturns. Pills rain out from it, and along with them... a firefly! Hooray! After circling it above my head a couple of times, it finally lands on my palm. The firefly rushes up to my arm, and upon reaching my shoulder, it crawls straight into my ear. My mind becomes a bit clearer. I look at the alarm clock. Time continues its unstoppable flow. It's so late.
Are you tired?
I bet I am. I let out a theatric yawn and hold up my arm to the sides. 1, 2. Then I raise them above my head. 3, 4. Maybe a little workout will help me freshen up.
Good idea. Do you remember the exercises you've been taught?
I think so. I take the hesitant stance. What was it? Heels together, toes apart? Whatever, I'll go with that. Count down 5 minutes. Fine, you have a clock right in front of you, though. I can't look at its hands for too long. At first, I feel like I start moving in the wrong direction, and then they disappear altogether. And then things always get messy. Last time I saw a pair of eyes on the clock face. And also, I used to hear voices back in the day. They pleaded for help, I think? What a mess, truly a mess. It was a mess, right? A mess. Well, are you counting down?
My god, finally.
What do you mean?
I was trying to get through to you for half an hour.
Huh?
Forget it. Did you see the firefly?
No.
Let's continue searching then.
The umbrella emanates a faint scent of coolness. No wonder it's the only thing that defends me against the thunderclouds that gather under my ceiling. It's such a blessing that it can do it without my help. Still, a firefly won't hide in a place like that. It'll catch a cold and be unable to fly.
You don't want to check it?
Why? I'm sure it won't find anything in there. I look down. My school bag, worn down and silly, is almost screaming of its own uselessness. From another angle, it looks like a full belly. Its contents are also regurgitating, decomposing, and turning into sticky, mushy substance. What a cool image! I need to remember this.
It's totally not cool. Tell me what's inside your bag instead.
Nothing special, mostly just all sorts of books. I've taken out all the pens and notebooks out of there, and so I'm not interested in anything else.
You used to go to school, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I had a blast all the way.
Are you sure you understood my question?
Do you think everything in my life should be doom and gloom? Well, you're wrong.
Alright. What did you like the most there?
Well, the rooms were really bright, not like at home.
That's it?
Don't rush me, let me remember. Well, the beds were also soft, and the food was nice. By the way, I attended all those classes. I attended all the classes. The others always skipped. They probably got told off so hard. I smiled gently, absorbed in warm memories.
You never graduated, though.
Yeah.
Do you remember your last day there?
That was a normal day. Dad picked me up earlier than usual. He told me that I'm already too old for the school curriculum. I also realized that some time ago, the tasks were way too easy. Then we got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there, we had dinner, and went to our rooms.
And what happened then?
I don't remember. And does it even matter?
Tell me about it again.
Is your memory that bad? Please. Oh, fine. That day, Dad picked me up from school, explained to me that I needed to grow up. It's not like I could completely grasp what he meant. Either way, I didn't resist. We got into the car and went home. Mom greeted us there. We had dinner together and we went our separate rooms. Satisfied? Good. I look at my bag again. Light pouring into the room through the window glints in metal parts. And there's also a shadow underneath it, which means it's real. Sadly. Whatever, I don't care anyway. I almost end up kicking the bag in a fit of sudden anger, but I managed to stop myself in the nick of time. If I move it even an inch, the whole picture will collapse and I'll go blind. It has already happened countless times.
What do you mean you'll go blind?
I've spent months memorizing the locations of every item in my room. That's why I can see them so clearly and vividly. You won't get it.
Look at your feet.
I look down and see a small insect crawling down from me from my bag. It's barely glowing and it can't even fly. I guess this firefly is really tired. I bend down to pick it up. The firefly starts growing brightly as soon as I touch it and then flies up. There you go, boy. Good job. After doing a victory lap around the room, it flies towards me in high speed. I shut my eyes, anticipating the firefly to enter my ear. That's exactly what happens. After it gets inside, it buzzes for a little while and then goes silent. This one's kind of sad. I wonder why. It doesn't matter. What matters is that it's no longer alone. Sure, let's continue searching.
I was gonna say, man, the channel's kind of sucking here, but what is this? Okay.
I turn my eyes towards an inconspicuous shelf near the mirror. There's a glass with a toothbrush sitting on it. A small towel is hanging nearby. What a wonderful sight. My fireflies are smart and good. They would never get in there. They know about about personal hygiene. Okay, let's look somewhere else. I look at my laptop. I haven't touched it for years, so it's covered with a layer of dust as thick as my finger.
Jesus, that's a thick layer of dust.
A bizarre item. I fear it.
Why?
It's a long and boring story.
Wonderful. Tell me about it. I insist.
I don't remember how it appeared in my room. One of my parents probably brought it here and because they couldn't find a better place for it. They didn't prohibit me from using it. On the other hand, they encouraged me to do so. Sure, I've spent my whole days in front of a screen, games, drawing, engineering calculator, 3D modeling. So much fun stuff to do.
You had amusing hobbies.
Yeah, I did. Before entering the web.
Huh?
Imagine this. You're a hamster that lives underground. You had everything for comfortable living. Did you imagine?
As always, your analogies are spot on. Okay, I imagined.
Alright, so you're a hamster that lives underground. You have everything for comfortable living, okay?
Okay.
Wonderful. And here's the situation. You're a hamster that lives...
Okay, I got it. Do you want to talk about something else?
Yeah.
Fine.
Suddenly, a firefly slowly crawls out the laptop's vent grill. I reach for it, gets on top of my palm, blinking all the while.
It's trying to say something.
I can sense it myself, if only I knew what.
Looks like a cipher. You want to crack it?
I changed my mind. I have absolutely no desire to find out what it wants to say.
The firefly stops glowing for a moment after that. Then it starts glowing again, as if coming back to its senses. For some time, it thinks about the further course of actions, and flies up and dashes into my ear.
Let's continue searching.
Oh, are we done already?
It's not easy to get out of here.
What's funny about that?
I imagine myself being a firefly that's looking straight at a giant fan.
And?
I'd be so jealous. The only thing preventing it from flying is a cage and it's locked in. And the cable. It's like an inmate, if you think about it. It's so sad.
Yeah.
Let's continue searching.
Why is there so many radios?
Right, insects enjoy pollinating flowers and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess?
I get close to the flower shelf. I sniff around, the leaves smell of dust and cardboard. And death. You know those plants are long dead, right? I'm not sure a dead plant will be able to attract any insects. Well, you kinda don't have a choice here, you know. Still, you're right. Let's continue searching. Why don't you just throw them out? Aren't you listening to me at all?
It's kind of unsettling, some of this stuff. Thanks, Kalis. Just a notification going, nice. I tilt my head backwards and almost fall over. The closet is hanging under the ceiling. At least 300 feet off the floor. I should know my math. It's not 300 feet. It's not that high.
Are you joking? Even though it's my room, not everything here is for me to use. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care at all. Like, totally. And I'm definitely not worried. Not even a littlest bit. Not even a smidgen of littlest bit. Not even for 1,000th of a percent. That's how much I don't care. Hey, I'm not even done telling you how much I don't care.
From this moment on, I'm ignoring you.
Oh, no, you don't.
Then act normal.
I get close to the waste bin and look inside with curiosity. Mail packaging, notebook pages, and other garbage.
Boring.
There's nothing in here. Indeed, no self-respecting firefly would live in a heap of garbage.
Can't disagree with you here.
I still can't click this.
I'm gonna check if I can do everything first. Your usual notebook pages glued to the wall with duct tape. Numbers are drawn on them. It's only the kind of information I can take without trouble. Dosage and side effects?
Yeah.
I thought you knew them by heart.
Yeah.
It's not your handwriting, isn't it?
Of course it's not. Shaky, broken lines, ugly numbers. It's not writing, more like claw marks.
Don't forget to thank your mom.
I don't need your advice. A scream makes the page rustle relentlessly. After a moment, the firefly appears from underneath one of them. After lodging around the business-like matter, it takes off to a business-like flight and ends up entering my business-like ear.
Hey.
Let's continue searching.
Okay. You see.
I look up towards the very high place under my ceiling. I can hear the countless numbers of small legs marching inside the AC unit. Oh well.
What happened?
Fireflies can't be friends with cockroaches. We'd better look somewhere else.
Why would cockroaches be there?
Have you forgotten? You were the one who told me to think about my thoughts as cockroaches.
Yes, but...
They became fireflies afterwards, but cockroaches don't disappear just like that. So they occupied this place. Do you understand now?
I do.
I doubt it. All of the compartments are locked.
What if...
I don't even want to think about what's inside. Who knows what I'll end up imagining? It's my sleeping bag. It's soft and warm. I'm sure that its no living creature would be able to resist the temptation to spend a minute or two inside. They'd want to dig deeper into a couple of favorite items, close their eyes, and then...
Hey, did you fall asleep?
Huh? I gently snap my cheeks to return myself to senses. It's already way past midnight. Usually I'd be sleeping like a log at this time, but right now I can't. Let's continue searching.
Hey, maybe we'll find something inside?
Nah, my thoughts don't have a feature of putting to sleep. Quite the contrary, they always cause insomnia. Just like tonight. Okay. And what are those? Ah, those. Those are the photos of my best memories. But they're blank. I stared at them so intensely that I burned them with my eyes. Now they're just covering up the cracks in the walls. Cracks? Forget it. Are we continuing the search or what? Okay, we are. I still can't click them. Can't click on any... Oh, wait. This is my sketchbook. Half of its pages are blank, which means it'll still be good for a couple of years. You draw that rarely? Why? Isn't that obvious? If I run out of pages, I'll have to buy a new sketchbook. I can't get it to stationery store on foot. I'll have to take the bus. Do you even realize what kind of nightmare that can turn into? Well, maybe you can ask your mom to buy you one? Buy what? Buy what? Ask whom? Can you even form coherent sentences? Don't play dumb. Ask your mom to buy you a notebook instead. Instead? So you want me to perform a string of actions, so you're also telling me to do one instead of another? Then how would I decide which action to take? You're so dyslexic. Man, you're a tough case. You lack empathy. Is that my fault? I get closer to the sketchbook, stepping over the wires in Men's sleeping bag, the cracks in the laminate and the window's reflection. The sketchbook is lying on the stool. From my height, it seems the stool is missing 2 legs. I squat to look again. All the legs are in place. You okay, Willow? Okay. Will I be able to think of an interesting allegory? Well, let's not go there, okay? I stand up and study the sketchbook from inches away. Its pages are pure white. The last drawing is buried in the previous page. The way it should be. Too bad. I'd love to see it. Maybe next time. A sudden gust of chilly wind breaks into the room and makes the pages rustle. Oh no! I shut my eyes. A distinctive sound of pages turning echoes in my head, with headache in my head. I know what's going to happen. Rustling has stopped. Even though the wind is still howling from every direction, it can only mean one thing. The notebook is open on the first page. If I wait a little longer, the wind will close it. I won't have to look. If I wait a little longer. I wait. Open your eyes. No! It's okay, just do it. No way! I know you're lying! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. No! Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Fine. I open my eyes with utmost caution. The notebook is still open in the middle. No drawings, nothing. The pages are still pure white. Did I imagine it? I don't know. Did you? You're the smart one here. You tell me.
Willow, goddammit.
Next time, don't close your eyes. What did you... I couldn't finish speaking because the pages started moving again. Don't close your eyes. Don't make me do it, I'm scared. Trust me. The rustling grows louder, the pages lift up. You can almost see the outlines of drawings on previous pages. No way, everything that is in the past could stay in the past. Should stay in the past. You couldn't convince me. That's it, I'm closing my eyes. Look there. A barely visible light seeps through the pages. With every gust, it becomes brighter and brighter. A firefly! The wind immediately stops. For a moment, the world sinks into perfect silence, but only for a moment. The buzz that has always been haunting me fills the surroundings, but it doesn't matter now. Goodness gracious, little boy, you made me so scared. The firefly blinks, flies up and enters my ear, buzzing loudly all the way. It spent some time looking for the perfect spot in my head, but then its buzzing dies down. Phew. Are you okay? We're running short on time, so let's continue searching. Let me check. Okay, finish searching. You found all the fireflies! Amazing! I guess. I managed to gather my thoughts, but something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway. Why not? If I lose something and then find it, it's just going back to the starting point. No changes at all, zero sum. And happiness is always about being positive, right? You shouldn't think too much, it hurts you. I want to sleep. How about you get some fresh air before sleeping? What do you mean? We'll go to the balcony, breathe in some air. Somehow those words triggered a panic attack in me.
Sorry with the serene music that made me laugh. Just like, somehow those words triggered a panic in me suddenly, and it's like... It sounds a little bit absurd, but I can understand. I subconsciously step away from the balcony. I don't think it's a good idea. Why? This may sound silly, but... I feel like someone is watching me. Let's stay here. Yeah. What are you going to do? What's with the silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside of my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me? Ridiculous. Like milk outside a bag of milk, and yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. I know that already. And I also know that our time is running short. You won't take another pill. Of course not. In fact, I won't take it tomorrow either. And the day after tomorrow. And never ever. That's a goodbye then. No. I have one more small favor to ask. A really small one. What is it? I blurted out way too much today. A lot of stuff I want to forget forever. I don't blame you. But was it really necessary? You'll see tomorrow. No, I wouldn't be able to sleep like this. Fine, what's the favor? I nervously scratch my wrists and bite my lower lip. Wait a minute. You're afraid to tell me? Yes! I'm also scared that something bad might happen if I tell you. I'm also scared that when something bad happens, something way worse will happen. Stop, I get it already. Still, I won't leave you alone until you tell me. Bully. No, you! I crawl into my sleeping bag. The lower part of my room is very cold. I hurry to wrap myself in blankets, even though the electric heater is working hard to keep me warm. I'm sad because the dream just won't come anymore. You won't believe me if I tell you how I dealt with it at first. Of course I believe you. I know, it was a joke. Well, anyway, I washed my face, brushed my teeth, lied down, and started imagining all that I was watching a dream. All that I'm watching a dream. I didn't sleep at all, of course. I always looked sleepy in the morning. After a week of insomnia, I started feeling weird and seeing things. That's genuinely normal for insomniacs, because that's supposed to happen. Letters floating in the air, strange silhouettes, and appeared in the most unexpected of places, bulging eyes with trembling pale pupils. It was scary, you know? And one day I almost died. I just collapsed in the middle of the room. I couldn't move for a while. And then silhouettes, letters, and eyes were hanging over me, hissing. It was horrible. And
Well deserved, I guess. It felt like I was caught in the biggest lie in the world. Yes, it felt exactly like that. After that, I stopped. But the silhouettes, letters, and eyes stayed there. I guess they like this place. They always follow in my wake, peeping at me, and I'm kinda scared of them and I can't even argue with them. But today, well, I... Still too scared to tell me? Of course, they're still listening, you know? Use your hands. Alright. I start chaotically twirling my fingers with enthusiasm, forming complex shapes. You want me to tell you a bedtime story? Shh. And I was trying so hard here. Don't you get it? They'll hear you. Relax, nobody can hear you. So what do you say? I'll be happy to, but I have no idea how to tell them. Oh, it's incredibly easy. Just talk about something without stopping. Sounds silly, but it's not. And meaningless. You don't know what you're talking about. I know enough to realize that we'll just end up wasting time. Let's focus on something actually important. Boring. Fine. Close your eyes.
Oh no. No, we're back in the first game!
I wake up on a wooden bench. In front of me lies...
You won't get it, you're not even trying.
a narrow, dimly lit alley, an awfully familiar road. Where could I have seen it? Finally, I hear a voice coming from the side. I turn around and see a boy with a weird expression on his face. You're late. Who are you? The boy blinks in bewilderment. We're not going anywhere like this. Try again. Then he takes a very deep breath. You are late. I stare at him, confused. He stares back, also confused. Sorry? The boy nods, satisfied. See? Much better. Do you have a name? My name is Tresca. I give the brat an evaluating look. He's so young, yet already coming at me with questions like that. None of your business. And besides, will anyone tell me what I'm doing here? Hey, that's rude. It's not like there's somebody else here besides me. Haven't they told you anything? I know all there is to know, for one. About what? You're obligated to escort me to the star. Tresca says that and strikes a victory pose. No way I'm doing that. You do understand that a refusal is futile. Well, aren't you full of yourself? I'm serious. I'm not the one who decides that. Do you think I'm delighted with your company? He is weird, constantly shifting between happiness, sadness, loudness, silence. He's wacko and his name is stupid. Are we going or what? You can go. I need to think. I'd be happy to, but I don't know the way. Tresca puts on a cunning smile. I bite my lower lip in frustration. I'll be honest with you, I don't like you. He simply bursts out laughing in reply. I do like you, though. And he grabs my hand without hesitation. I don't even have time to retort. Lead the way! Out the trip in the store went fine, if not for the fact that Tresca was walking way faster than me. And on the other hand, at times he stopped abruptly and went backwards, studying the ground underneath his feet. In the end, the trip took way longer than it should. After reaching the store indoors, we were greeted by a sign. We're closing in 20 minutes. Wouldn't the bright idea to indicate their working hours this way? You probably have a special staff for this. Someone who runs to change the sign every 5 minutes. It's convenient. Are you joking? Yeah. You're so annoying. It's much better than being boring. How old are you, by the way? None of your business. What's your name? None of your business. I was ready to slap the living hell out of the brat, but the scary-looking man suddenly appeared behind the glass. He's holding the corporate sign that says, we're closing in 15 minutes. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Huh? Oh, yeah. After another round of going across the long row in canned products, we realized that we're lost. I can't believe you don't know where they sell milk. Maybe we should ask somebody for directions? Sure. Hey, wait up! Tresca lets go of my hand and walk confidently towards one of the few store customers. That person standing with their back to us, studying something on a shelf. Hello, can I... I can't hear either of the second part of his question nor the reply he gets, but my good-for-nothing friend freezes in place, looking at the customer straight in the eye. I hurry towards them.
Is he yours?
The customer talks to me. He speaks with disgust while wearing a scornful expression.
If he is yours, please get him away from me.
Yes, sorry. I grab Tresca's hand and lead him away. He's still looking at the customer, his mouth ajar and eyes popped. He's also shaking. Only when we turn around the corner, Tresca calms down. What was that? I got scared. He said, "What? No, not again!" Suddenly, Tresca starts screaming like crazy. I cover his mouth with my hands. His face is burning. He's crying. Can you act normal? You don't understand. Of course I don't. I don't understand anything. Annoying other people is still wrong, though. This is something you don't understand, it seems. You're mean. Who, me? Jessica pushes me away and runs off. Drat. At the edge of my vision, I see the store staff hang on the new sign on the door. There you are! I meet Tresca at the cash register. Before that, I managed to visit the milk department after finding out where it was.
Hey, you, move!
I hear an angry voice coming from the other side of the long queue that was formed after Tresca. I squeeze through towards him. What happens? The boy doesn't respond. He looks at his feet and sniffs. The cashier towards over him. There's a bag of milk lying between them.
Is he yours?
Yes.
Just leave him home next time. People in the queue nod in agreement. Pay for the goods, please.
Yes, of course.
And the waiting fee.
What?
You heard me.
I did, but that's unheard of.
Tresca starts giggling all of a sudden. And for the fact that your son is a... Won't say that on stream!
But...
You heard me.
You know what?
In a fit of rage, I throw my banknote to the cashier, of much higher value than needed, even counting in stupid fees. Then grab the bag of milk and turn around on my heels.
We're leaving, Tresca. We spent a whole trip back in silence. At some point, we end up turning right towards a gas station. There, Tresca finally breaks his silence. Do you like ice cream? No. Okay. I look at the boy's face. A light flickers in his eyes for a brief moment and then goes out. You know? He turns away from the path and walks straight towards the highway with determination. I stare at his back, confused. It seems like you're not helping me at all. A new playful light flickers in Tresca's eyes.
That was it? Well, damn. And just like last time, I don't think this... I have a feeling this game has multiple endings, but still, like, what? Well... Well, that game is surely disturbing. I mean, that's the only way I could properly say it, at least, but still, just like... Huh. I didn't think a game like this could give me, like, genuine tension, like, half the time. I wasn't, like... I did get jumped a few times, so it's like, Jesus. I'm gonna check if there's something in the after credits, but it seems like there's not, I think. Okay. Let me check. Of course there are more achievements. 7 hidden achievements? They're all hidden. We don't know what the fuck they do. Let's speedrun, I guess. Hi, Ice. Mom jump scare, hi.
Eggplant Pop Lolo Eggplant said, "This is when the hidden achievements are, play the game 2 times, play the game 3 times, play the game 4 times, play the..."
No! I can imagine one of the achievements are probably like this, though I kind of doubt it also. The intro is still the same since we're not able to choose anything. There I am. Time to be a rude dumbass. Not to you, Willow.
Hey, there you go bullying me again. Aren't you even a little bit happy? Not even the slightest bit? Well then, I'm not happy either. No, you've been in control for way too long already. It's my turn now, alright? Don't even try ruining my mood. I want to have fun while we're together, alright?
What kind of like hits me is the fact that like this negative self-talk and stuff is not unrealistic. Yeah.
You know the word? I'm fine.
No, you're not.
I don't know why, but I thought I'd be able to make a control.
Oh dear. The art is really good though in this specific, like in this game.
Hey, Jesus. And what do you want to do then?
I don't know, it's up to you.
You're at it again.
Forget about them, go to bed.
No, you don't get it. If I'm thinking about something, I need to finish my thoughts or else... I glance around the room. There are too many places for a creature small as Firefly to hide. Me? No, of course not.
I think you forgot to put your mind block. I can see through you.
Rude!
Alright then. So we need a bunch of tiny insects inside a mountain of junk without moving even an inch. You've already proven that you're unable to make decisions. Why not continue that road?
Come on, don't be so boring.
I was just teasing you. You don't have to bear the whole burden. Asking for help is a reasonable decision too. Oh, that was a good choice. Whatever. Well, that's a different picture now. That's gonna be an interesting chase.
I said searching here is meaningless.
What are those? That's a very drowning sound. Oh, Jesus Christ. Why is... I'll be right back. Oh, Jesus. Mama's back. Continue the speedrun. Oh yeah, I forgot one of the fireflies were over there. I need to skip all of this. God damn it. And you thought, you stupid. Why you jumping up there? On one wonderful day, someone digs you up from your hamster house and brings you to your pet store. Now your new home is a cage. It's way more comfortable and warm compared to the underground. And the most important part, you have a lot of neighbors there. Their cages are identical to yours, and the other hamster looks identical to you too. That means you're all the same. Apart from the fact they were born at that shop. You'll ask, what does that indicate? You'll ask, what does that indicate? And I'll tell you, nothing at all. I forgot what I was talking about. Okay, let's start over. You know I'm not at fault here. So, I had a lot of friends online. Tens, hundreds of them. Impossible to count. Is it impossible, though? I had exactly 317 of them. Although, I guess nobody counts the exact number of hamsters they walk into a pet shop. Hey, don't get distracted. Oh, right. From my 317 friends, 68 were into gaming, just like me. 130 of them liked drawing, just like me. The remaining 119 were into calculators and 3D modeling equally. And when I say equally, I don't mean 59 and a half on each side, alright? You can split numbers evenly, no problem, but math doesn't work like that when it comes to friends. A major conundrum, right? Get to the point. I knew it, of course, that no real people exist on the web. I also understood that all my friends died the moment I turned off my laptop. But I still wasn't even a bit worried. Why? Do you know what a computer programs consist of? It's just a combination of numbers. Which means my friends are also numbers. Isn't that amusing? Not really. Why do you call them your friends? I mean, everyone who shares my interests is my friend. And I don't care whenever they know about my existence or not. Anyways, as I was saying, every program has its own algorithm. Its mathematical formula. And if you solve that formula, you'll be able to predict the program's behavior at any moment. The longer you speak, the less I follow. You don't need to follow me around, just listen. I sit on the floor and the laptop screen ends up right in front of me. The only thing reflected in it is my dim face. A web version is just a random picture. A web person is just a random picture in a random string of letters. Words and actions from the web person are just executable code. Hey, let me know if you need a break. One day someone appeared. From that point on, my laptop was always on. There are no real people on the web, but he was good at pretending. At some moment, I let him trick me. Hey, look! Huh? What about your story? Let's be mad at me for interrupting you, I'm sorry. If you do everything right, I'll finish my story maybe. Do you promise? I promise.
And if you forget, then remind me with a code word, for example. A code word? I'll think we'll learn later. And for now, let's keep searching for my fireflies.
Please forget it, because I won't. Interesting achievement.
Дай мне очки, пожалуйста. Здравствуйте, девушки.
Водочки. Привет.
You still there? Okay, good. Just wanted to make sure that my friend is still there. I can finish searching now, actually.
But something still worries me. On the other hand, I wasn't supposed to be happy anyway.
Why not?
Just for a couple of minutes, okay?
Oh.
My apartment building looks like a bottomless cooking pot, but instead of soot, it has hundreds of concrete and metal boxes on its walls. There are lights on the windows. There are muffled voices coming from the inside. The howling wind spirals and splits into hundreds of independent streams. Seems like it wants to be heard by every person living here. It must feel so lonely, living in endless silence.
Your apartment's building is pretty weird, isn't it?
I could see the horizon from my window before, and the building grew for miles in both directions. I guess at some point it circled around and closed on itself. Nothing unusual about that.
How do you feel?
I definitely feel. Sometimes that's more than enough.
Still, you're anxious, aren't you?
Of course. Moreover, I'm completely terrified. Was it that obvious?
You're looking in every direction, but not up.
Yes. I've already told you, haven't I?
Well, what?
You know what? You know, small stuff.
Can small stuff make you terrified?
It's hard to explain. I climb up the metal railing and let my legs hang down. I sneak short glances at the abyss from time to time. It replies with angry, cold breath. That's how we interact, like old friends. Sometimes I feel like the whole world pretends to be crazy, as if it's trying to make me believe in something that doesn't exist.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yes, but at the same time, it makes me feel a little happy. Everything around me was created for my sake, to deceive, trick, confuse me. That's true. I guess I'm not so crazy myself after all.
You believing in this is a definition of craziness.
You're probably right. Another gust of wind blasts through my pot's walls. Against the pot's walls, smashing the glass to dust and blowing the concrete crust. I, on the other hand, feel a gentle breeze that only ruffles my hair. I still haven't come up with a code word.
You were the one to remember need to remember your promise. You don't need a code word anymore.
I don't like when this happens. I want to remember certain things only when I want to.
Nonetheless, you made that promise.
And I'll keep it. But you need to keep in mind that this moment on, every word will bring me pain. I bend down and imagine falling into the abyss. I have exactly 2 minutes before I meet my end. a friend online. My best friend. Even though the combination of letters he used instead of his name wasn't that cool. Well, the combination of pixels he had instead of his photo was also boring and unattractive. This is so strange and wrong, breaking the rules of being online. Why was he doing that? Maybe his code was a few lines short? I don't quite get what you mean. I could tell you about those rules. You can't find them anywhere, but I'm smart, so I figured them out myself. Although, I'm not sure if I should divulge in them.
Why?
When I try to say what I think out loud, I tend to make mistakes. If I make just a single one, everything that comes after contradicts my thoughts. And I end up with the opposite position. And I don't want that. According to that logic, it's better for you to keep it to your mouth shut forever. Yeah, that's my dream. I keep my mouth shut, never get up from bed, never see or hear anything. Just dream on and on. Why is everything so terrible? Don't get distracted. So what was that about your friend? My friend? Ah yes. He was brazen enough to... Come on, gather your thoughts. He somehow made me believe that he was real. He kept describing someone else's life to me in detail, as if it was him. And he expected me to do the same. And in the end, I told him everything about myself, without hiding a single thing. I grit my teeth. The wind whips my face without mercy. It slices my skin into uneven stripes, as if it's a piece of thin cloth. He knew more about me than anybody else in the world. You know what he did? Yes. Sending an army of bots to harass me was probably fun. And that's the most important, was a win-win situation. I spawned here and there. Simplest bits of code that are effortless to run. No wonder the algorithm assigns that pattern more often than the others from the list. Text and video generators get to work in the same time. My name surfaces on the web more and more. It's unbearable. Unbearable. From around every corner, every balcony, ceiling, attic, wall, I always feel many pairs of watchful eyes directed at me. And now they watch me from the screens too. But I'll put an end to it. I decided a long time ago. Though, maybe I only decided that only... My body finally crashed into the ground, smashing into millions of tiny pieces like porcelain. I'm cold. Let's go back inside. I returned to my room. Thankfully, it hasn't changed one bit during the minute I was outside. Without a second thought, I go towards my laptop and yank the power cable from the outlet. That's it. That's it. That's it. What are you going to do? What's with the silly question? I'm going to sleep, of course. Hoping that tomorrow will only come after a year or a decade. Imagining myself to be outside with my mortal shell, but at the same time still being me. Ridiculous, like milk outside of milk, and yet... You don't have to talk out loud for me to understand that you're worried about me. No. Oh! We did get a different ending. Okay. I wake up lying on the cold floor at the center of a cramped room. I look around without standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls and a single door. I can hear muffled sounds coming from the other side of it. Scary sounds. I hug my knees and wrap myself in a sweater like it's a blanket. It's no use, I'm chilled to the bone. The room is pretty spacious, but I still can't shake the feeling that I'm trapped inside a suffocating casket, and the faint blue glow that sneaks through the keyhole only adds to that feeling. Do I want to know what's outside? As if on cue, an inhuman roar comes from the other side of the door. It becomes louder and louder, more and more distinct with every passing second. Somebody or something is getting closer. I curl into a ball, trying to take up the little space as possible. Maybe it can become invisible or become smaller in some miraculous way. In the meantime, the howl comes unbearably loud, and only for a moment. Then it sheepishly backs off until I can't hear it anymore. I finally decide to stand up. After I do that, I hear another strange sound. It's coming right from above me now. The ceiling moves upwards, squeaking. Small debris is falling on my head. I squint a little, then raise my hand, trying to touch the ceiling, but suddenly it starts to rise quicker and instantly disappears into the darkness. I'm not in a casket anymore. Well, it wasn't exactly a casket now. It was, well, in the form of a casket. It was a well in the form of a casket. The room becomes darker and colder. I'll have to do something at some point. Hours pass. I practically run from one wall to another, delirious. The walls run from me, making the already spacious room even bigger. In the end, I stand amidst an endless darkness and only the door is watching me with its eye. I kept purposely avoiding it. I could sometimes hear horrifying rustles and howls on the outside. However, now I don't even have a choice anymore. I slowly come up to the door and reach out towards it. As expected, the door also moves away from me. I continue moving forward with my hand stretched out. I don't want to lose the only source of light in this pitch-black darkness. At some point, I get tired of sneaking up to the door, like it's some wild animal, so I lunge at it, trying to grab the handle. However, at the last moment, the door whizzes away and I fall onto the cold floor, unable to keep my balance. It hurts. Stupid door, stupid nasty cursed door! I hate you! I hate you! I scream at the door at the top of my lungs. I finally let out the despair I'd finally bottled up. I slowly realize how horrible the situation I ended up in is. Oh no, 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 no! I don't stop screaming for a moment because I'm scared to end up in a complete silence. If reality around me disappears, my twisted imagination will take over, and the realest thing I have right now is my voice. Hey, I can hear you! A voice coming from the other side of the door. I'm here, come closer! I scream thrice as hard as before now. I scream until my throat hurts, until my ears start buzzing. My biggest wish right now is to keep in touch with that person, whoever they are. Hey, where are you? I rush towards the door, stumbling on the way. I keep running for 10 minutes, but the door isn't even an inch closer. At the same time, the distance between us haven't grown either, which means I'm matched in speed. I just need to make one final push. I gather the last bit of strength I have to push my legs off the ground. My jump feels like an eternity. I stretch out my hand, almost touching the scratchy wood. I dive face first into the ground with ridiculous speed. I slide at least 30 more feet like that, thanks to inertia, leaving behind a bloody trail. My hand still outstretched, trying to grab empty space. Tears stream down my face, making numerous scratches burn. I try to wipe them, but I scream and yank my hand away the moment I touch my face. My lips and nose are now a mushy mess. Somebody, help! The other side of the door is completely silent. The silence reigns for an excruciatingly long time. However, at some point, that silent torture ends. Hey, I can see you! I try to reply, but stifled whimpers come out of my throat instead of words. Are you hurt? Yes, yes! I stand up from my knees despite continuing to cry. I take a couple of deep breaths and start running again. I keep running for hours. I feel like the door's closer to me by an inch or two now. I almost let myself stop for the rest at that thought. I can't rest. I'll catch up to it sooner or later. The voice from the other side of the door keeps asking me how I feel. I let out heavy, ragged breaths in reply. I'll fall from exhaustion if I utter even a single word. Still, I'm thankful for them and don't want them to become silent. After another hour passes, I barely scratch the handle with my nails. I'm almost there. So scared. Why aren't you doing anything? Why are they doing this to me? Don't they understand how painful this is for me? Almost there. You're scaring me. Go away. Rage fills my brain. I ignore the pain in my bones and channel all my strength into one final jump. No, go away! I firmly grasp the handle and open the door. Blinding light hits my eyes. I lose the ground beneath my feet and start falling. I'm lying face down in grass. I smell water, earth, and the dampness of the night. The grass, of course. The wind tickles the back of my head. It howls and jumps around restlessly. Lying down like this is unpleasant and rude when nature is so alive around me with sounds I'm pretty sure colors too stand out, full of anticipation. I see an endless field, clear sky without a single star, and a pale moon somewhere very, very far away. I shake my head and try to focus my eyes on anything, but to no avail. My surroundings are just too vast. I feel dizzy. Bam! I'm lying in the thick, wet grass again, but this time I'm looking in the darkness of a night sky instead of just darkness. Is there any real difference, though? The wind howls, it's clearly upset, but what can I do about it? I hear an indiscernible echo coming from far away. A wolf or someone else? Does it even matter? I'm in the grass, nobody can see me. The echo draws closer and closer. At some point I realize it's not a wolf. I jump up and start turning my head in panic. Where's that sound coming from? I haven't said it out loud, but phoned to an instant reply. Hey, I can hear you! My voice runs across the field, mixing with the rustle of the grass and the howls of the wind. It feels like it's about to get absorbed by them, but... Hey, where are you? I can't understand where I should run, if I should run at all. Somebody clearly wants me to find and help them. Maybe they're hurt? The grass tickles my heels while I drag my feet in the direction where I think the sound is coming from. It's just, there's not a single tree or stone around, only an endlessly wide field. I hear a resounding, painful scream. I shut my eyes and cover my ears. I suddenly feel scared. The scream turns to a cry. I carefully raise my head, still scared to death. Somewhere very far away, amongst the thick grass, I spot a silhouette. Just a small black spot, but... Hey, I can see you! The silhouette doesn't move, but the sound's definitely coming from its direction. Well, it's not a scream, more like a whisper or a wheeze. Are you hurt? No reaction again, just muffled sounds. Maybe it's the wind going mad, or the black spot is just another stone or tree. I walk away, disappointed. 100 steps, 200 steps, and I turn around. Surprisingly, the spot hasn't become smaller. I start jogging. The grass is no longer tickling me. It's whipping my ankles, leaving cuts. A feeling of panic and unexplainable dread grow inside me. A stone, a tree. Why the hell is this field endless? I don't turn around anymore. I know that it's chasing me. The sounds reaching my ears become even stranger, louder, and more distinct. The wind is bullying me too, huh? Isn't that right? That's the case, right? Finally, I stop. I ran out of breath, and I'm at the brink of dying. At least I think so. A horrifying voice is coming right from behind me. I turn around instinctively and, for some reason, try to shield my face, but end up losing balance and falling to the ground. Grass replies with a nasty, cackling rustle. I've had enough. I sprang up, the silhouette is still there, the same distance as before. It's standing there without moving an inch. I'm scared here, you know. Why won't you do anything? I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this. That's so much fucking... The silhouette trembles and then starts slowly gliding towards me, followed by new sounds, wheezes, moans. Fear shackles me. I can only stand and watch the approaching black spot. My lips are parched. I speak in a voice I don't recognize. You're scaring me. Go away! After that, the spot expands rapidly, and in a blink of an eye, most of the sky in the field is consumed by the sticky, cold darkness. Paralysis finally lets my body go, and I immediately sprint away. I run so fast that the grass turns to dark green mush under my feet. I slip up, fall, run again. No, 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 no. No, go away! An unknown force turns my head with a crunching sound and darkness consumes everything. I wake up on the cold floor in the center of a cramped room. I look around with standing up. There's no furniture, just naked walls. That was a loop.
Я должна была на урок
Упс.
ехать завтра контрольного моего мальчика. Но он что-то там настроенный, не хочет.
Okay.
Она сказала, хватит. Я остаюсь там. Я остаюсь.
Well, that was an interesting ending in here. Well, an interesting ending, interesting dream, I guess.
Это я принесла сегодня. Поэтому ты картошку с грибами можешь спокойно себе разогреть.
Okay.
Просто картошка. без
Мгм.
всякого.
Okay.
Ты сходишь сегодня за молоком? Раз я никуда не еду, я ничего не купила.
Okay.
Сходишь?
Да.
Ой, и мой идет.
Мама.
Я мешаю?
Да. I think at this point I do have to, like, replay it over and over again because it clearly has different dreams. But I don't think I'm gonna do it on stream. Hello? My model has been frozen, actually. I just realized my model has been frozen for a long time. Give it a second. Because, what the fuck? Hold on. Nope. VTube Studio? What happened here? Okay, for some reason it just didn't work, I guess. I didn't even notice when it broke. Hi, I'm back. I probably was frozen for at least half the stream.
Eggplant Pop Low Eggplant said, for about 15 minutes.
It's not that bad. I wasn't doing many expressions either, so, you know. Not too spooked, but regardless of that, do you have something to say, Agatha? No, what you have to say is yawning. Alright, so, I think if I'm going to finish this game, I might not do this on stream. I might do this by myself later. Or just, you know, speed run it myself. Since clearly it's going to be boring since it seems that I think I watched, like, the main, like, main dialogues and stuff and everything. Not 100. Wait, sorry. Not 100% sure. But hey, why not? So, I don't got anything much to say. Like, I know this is a shorter stream again, but that was my main plan, is to play this game. Maybe I can then record like the continuation. Maybe I can talk to Gray and he can help out or something, but I don't know. But regardless of that, thanks for everybody who was in the chat, who is still watching. Thank you, Willow, for accompanying me here.
Eggplant Pop Lolo Eggplant said, Climmy Climmy.
Shut up. Thank you for joining my stream today. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Willow, as a guest. Thank you, Agatha, for being a nuisance as usual. And so, I say goodbye to all of you. Thank you, everyone. Love you all. God damn it, Willow. See you all, and bye-bye.